Hi there, it's Susan Winter. Welcome to my channel. Subscribers, welcome back. New people, I hope you like what you see. If you do, please push the little subscribe heart. I am continuing your discussions that you send me. You send me the topics of what you want to talk about. We get dozens and dozens of these every day, but we try to pick the ones that are the best and most usable for everybody. And this one today, one of my favorites, is about the whole dating game, the games, the mind games, all that kind of stuff. This is about what I call the turnaround. You know, when you have a partner and they do something that upsets you and you try to relay it in very, polite, positive manner, and they turn it around and suddenly they're the victim and you're the bad guy. Okay, this is a very bad situation. I'm going to explain to you why, and that this disposition of this type of person is one that is exceedingly difficult in order for you to have a committed and responsible relationship with somebody who's going to take their side of the street and be mindful of it. So here's how it goes. This is from Carole. Carole, thanks a lot. And Carole writes, "Hi Susan, love you." My question, during an argument, how do you communicate with someone who takes everything you say as a reproach? Even when he's clearly wrong, it ends up being my fault. He's always got an excuse for his questionable behavior, and no matter how hard I try to explain to him my point of view, he's always right. It's like we speak two different languages. Can this be resolved? Thanks. Oh, Carole, sometimes I gotta say things I don't want to say. Oh, okay, let me start one thing at a time. This trait of what I call the turnaround, where you, in essence, you are blockaded from ever expressing an emotion or a feeling or a hurt that they have done to you because the other person is never at fault. It's in your mind. You made it up. You're too reactive. You get blamed. Worse yet, you get blamed for bringing it up because now you've insulted them. So let me take this one step at a time here. During an argument, how do you communicate with someone who takes everything you say as a reproach? The reason for that is they are playing victim. And when they play victim, guess what role you get to be? Yeah, you get to be the bad guy. So when they play victim, you are automatically the bad guy. Now, you know they're the ones that did the wrong thing, the bad behavior. But if they never acknowledge it, they can always blame you for bringing it up and attacking them because they're the victim. Amazing. This kind of slippery method disallows taking personal responsibility. And it always puts you in the seat of looking like the nagging, parental, bitchy woman that's got an issue, neurotic, you're too sensitive, you overreact, your fault is that you overreact to my bad behavior. But I don't have bad behavior. You've just got a problem. And now you're attacking me. This is one of the qualities, well, not qualities, this is one of the characteristics, one of the unfortunate characteristics of a personality type that is almost impossible for you to ever find peace with. You cannot. It's not going to happen because you are required to be mute and you are required to walk on eggshells every day of your life. I know you want to fix this. Your partner would have to have an awareness of what this creates. And I am sure, you sound very measured, I am sure that you have gone over this politely, quietly. I bet you've read books on how to speak and how to communicate. I mean, by the time you're writing me, you've already done preliminary research. So I think you have a person with a disagreeable personality type for you. Now, this kind of personality is great for people who also like to argue. And then their go-to is fight, 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 argue, 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 quiet, forget it, no resolution, fight, 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 argue, argue, temporary peace, and then the cycle starts all over again. So I don't see this as being a workable situation. Again, you have to express to your partner that their style of behavior, that there are two people that you're not crazy and overreactive, that what they did actually hurts you. So the way I do it, one, I state the facts very briefly and succinctly. When you didn't come home until 2 in the morning and not tell me, wow, I was freaked out. That's not cool. We speak. You go see your friends, but tell me what's going on, because I had a ton of things going in my head. Then how that affects you. When this happens, I start to worry. Do I call? Do I get angry? Does he have somebody else? Is he in a ditch? What do I do? And that makes me crazy. And then now you've ruined my whole night. Now, your lack of being, in communication with me made me go into a tailspin, and it was unnecessary. Then the preferred outcome. All you have to do is send me a text. I don't mind if you see your friends. I trust you. We're in a relationship. You have your freedom, okay? But that's how it's got to go. Then we can avoid this conversation ever happening again. That was just off the top of my head. But you see, there's a way to do this. And if your partner can't get with you on that basic kind of instructional stuff, then you've got a real issue, okay? I hope you understand that, and I'm sorry about this. Yes, you do speak 2 different languages. Carole, you speak sanity, and you're very measured, and you have a great skill set for relationships, and your partner prefers avoidance and never being bad and wrong. And they've learned this from their family of origin. They really got in trouble when they were bad and wrong, so they avoid it. But you don't want a person who can't take stock of themselves. That is a person who will never grow. Remember, it is that, personal assessment where we realize we're off that allows us to correct and become the better version of ourselves. So it sounds to me like you are becoming the better version of yourself, but you have a partner who is not keeping pace. So think twice about why you would want this partnership, given your skill set for a relationship compared to his. Thank you for writing me. If you want to write me, write to video requests, contact page, bottom of the page. There's a box, you can fill it out. I also have the live show, and some of these, if I don't catch these for you in our conversations in this format, you might be surprised to hear that I do them on the live show on Thursdays. Also want you to know that you can hear this on Spotify and on iHeartRadio, Apple Music. If you'd like to work with me, go to the consultation page at susanwinter.net. You can book an individual. You can book me by the minute on Magnifi. And there is a new program that I have, the Love a la carte methodology, for you to create the kind of loving partnership for your personality and your romantic goals. Thank you, everyone.